And we are live. Okay, topic for today: Scorpio Ascendant, Mars and Leo, Capricorn Moon, and Taurus and Gemini Cusp. So basically, I'm talking about my own natal chart. I'm going to be speaking in some fragments. I'm going to be talking about the Scorpio Ascendant first, like everything you need to know about it, appearance, mannerism, magnetism, all these things, and then let me move this out the way. And then move on to Mars and Leo, and then Taurus and Gemini Cusp, and then move to the infamous Capricorn Moon. Okay, so Scorpio Ascendant. Scorpio Ascendant. These people, the dark shaman. How can you tell somebody is a Scorpio Ascendant in a crowd? Simple. They are the most attractive, most magnetic being in the crowd. It's that silent femme fatale, or like they just have that dangerous look, but at the same time you can tell, because they say that it's not the people that are like very like violent, like tempered people that are most dangerous, but it's the one that have it, but they have it under control. Those are the ones that have to watch out for. There's the quiet ones. It's that quiet confidence. It's like if you ever been stared at by a Scorpio Ascendant, you just know you've been stung. It's that dark hypnotic eyes that they got. Like they like to wear dark attire. Females too, like they just have like that femme fatale look, like dark gown, like there's knives that are hiding there, like they just have that look. And then like the tattoos, or some people don't have you can tell like they have like just darker features, like sharper features in them. And because Scorpio is ruled by Mars and Pluto, and if we go deeper into the Mars, and Mars is the aggression, like you go out into the world and you it's that penetrative energy, and you have Pluto, which is the darkest, coldest. Pluto is the underworld, so it's like there's no such thing as the taboo about these people, because like Scorpio is ruled by the sex organs and the excretory system. So nothing nasty, nothing too gross, nothing gory, nothing about these people, nothing too sexual about these people, because like that's what they rule, and sex is like the most powerful driving force in the world, universe, and all existence. And like I'm blessed to have that the energy, the sacral center people. So tell me, who are the famous Scorpio Ascendant people? Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler. It doesn't matter like who it is, as long as you have a Scorpio energy. It doesn't matter if it's a sun, a moon, but we're talking about rising, because rising is the appearance. Like the man that just played Joker recently, Joaquin Phoenix, he's a Scorpio. You can look it up, like there's a lot of like Scorpio people, and they just have like that magnetic pull. Russ the rapper, like that guy's a Scorpio. Lots of very influential musicians. Jimmy Kimmel, he's a Scorpio. They just have like that eyes, like they just don't want to like fuck with those people. They're very serious, kind of hard to like deal with on a daily, but they're very misunderstood. Is because like they have, if you actually get to know them, they have a sense of like um urgency to give to the world, because like they have a vision in their mind that this is how the world should look like. You know, it comes from a good um from a good intention, because like it is what it is. If you get to like see the philosophy of every like bad guys, bad people, or villains or whatever, for every villain is they are their own hero in their own story. So go figure. You know, so yeah, very magnetic, very sexual, exuberant, very energetic, very passionate, just sexy people, very dark features. Yeah, if you're familiar with Game of Thrones, Valar Morghulis, you know, the witch, the red witch, I forgot her name, but yeah, that's a Scorpio energy right there. Just very silent, very cunning, very, you just don't want to fuck with those guys. You know what I mean? So next one is Leo and Mars. Mars and Leo. Sorry. Mars and Leo. So Mars is your desire. Your desire, and how do you acquire what you desire? Um yeah, so if it's in the Leo energy is the most primitive, powerful, royalty, king, queen, you know, like the highest of the highest energy, you know, like Leo is the king. It's a center. It's ruled by the sun. You know, like without the sun, you're dead. You know, we would be in a freezing planet. We wouldn't be even be in a planet where it revolves in this solar system, because like the sun has its own like magnetic force, where in physics, like larger mass always governs smaller mass bodies. So like things revolve around the bigger mass. So the Leo is the sun. So they just have like that big the BDE, you know, like the big dick energy. You know, but it's not like, it's not very cocky. It's just like they it's knowing that it's not like you feel like you're better than anyone else. It's just that like you see others as like what makes you more qualified than me. You know, it's pride. Leo is ruled by the pride. Yeah, because lions live in the pride lands. You know, like pride, Leo. Yeah, once you have your Mars and Leo, it's like you have this thing of like you want to be, this word, worshipped. You want to be worshipped by everybody around you. You want to be seen as like, you know, somebody respected. Who else are the Mars and Leo people? Beyonce. There you go. I don't even gotta say much about Queen Bee, but like Beyonce, you know, like just see her on stage, she's fucking raw. Like you feel that lioness like energy is like just very attractive, very magnetic, very powerful. Fire, you know, Leo. Next one is Taurus and Gemini Cusp. It's the cusp of energy. If you're born May 17 to the 23rd, you're Taurus and Gemini Cusp. Oh man, so it's the energy. So Taurus. Let's start with Taurus first. It's ruled by Venus. Venus is love, sensuality. Venus is Aphrodite, basically sex, you know, and like just aesthetics, you know, and beauty and things like that. Yeah, arts. Taurus people are drawn into like art, painting, all sorts of like music, sensuality, and Taurus people like to be, this word, comfortable. They want to be comfortable. So they're very stubborn. It's just like they already have like a set in stone vision of the world, so they don't want to get out of their comfort zone. So like if they're inside their house, you know, like in their room, like they like to shelter themselves into like the materialistic world. Like, yeah, I got enough, I got abundance, I don't need anybody else, because like they're very independent. So like if you're ruled fixed energy, Mars, let's go back. If you're ruled by Scorpio, fixed energy, and Leo, fire energy, that's fixed. Scorpio is water energy, that's fixed. And then Taurus, which is earth sign, that's fixed. Now you got triple fixed. You know what I mean? So like I live my world as like I don't need anybody else. It's like I am who I've always wanted to desire in my life. It's like I already have what I desire, which is myself, you know. So it's like the thing where it's like you're in love with the mirror, you know. But yeah, Taurus, it's the bull, you know. They're very chill people. They kind of like to observe the world. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay in here, you know, in my own comforts. But then like once you start poking the bull, like you get the horns. You know what I mean? So like once those guys get pissed off, girls gets pissed off, you better watch the fuck out, you know, because like you be thinking about your car tires getting slashed. That's not the only thing you're gonna get. Yeah, because like these people are very fucking smart. You know what I mean? So like Taurus, yeah, short tempered, but also very patient. It's a paradox, you know, because like we know that time is our most loyal friend. Only time can tell. Some people fear aging. Some people fear the time like going by. But Taurus people, we know that like you have to wait. You have to respond. You know, like you have to wait because all the greatest things happen to those people who wait. Yeah. So very stable, very magnetic, very beautiful. Yeah. And then if you mix that in with the Gemini energy, Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, this is the sun and this is the Mercury, you know, so you have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and then Pluto. I put Pluto as still a ninth planet. I don't care what they say, but Pluto is still a planet to me. So you got Mercury right here, just like revolving around the sun. It's like we go right here. So Mercury, Venus, Earth. It takes us 365 days to revolve around the sun, while you got Mercury right here, just very, very fast. You know, if you see, so Mercury is the Roman name for Hermes. So Hermes is the Greek god of communication, messenger, god of the tricksters. You know, you have Zeus right here, and you have Pluto or Hades right here. And who is the messenger that goes back and forth from heaven and hell without being harmed, where he is left unharmed? And yeah, he's the logo of the caduceus, which is the staff, and two snakes climbing up, and there's the wings. It's used to like, you know, like you see like all this like ambulance and all these like medicinal like department, like doctors, like they have like the caduceus logo, but in reality that is the Kundalini rising. That's a different topic that we can talk about, like what is Kundalini. Yeah, so that's Kundalini, which is the completion of the self, the wholeness of the self. But anyways, that's not the topic. Gemini. Who's Gemini? Like, just so I can just like explain quicker. Donald Trump. Yeah, so that guy is a Gemini. Angelina Jolie is a Gemini. Tupac is a Gemini. Tom Holland, the guy from the guy that just played recently the Spider-Man. Yeah, that guy is a Gemini. So very fast, quick-witted. Sage the Gemini, the rapper. G-Eazy, the rapper. You know, like these guys are Geminis, very, very, very communicative. You know, like how did they write like 9,000 books in one day? Nobody knows. No one would ever know. Gemini, like they're a communicator. They're the twins. They represent the twin. So it's a paradox. So it's like their best friend is themselves. Like, and also their worst enemy is themselves. You know, you can try to like talk shit to a Gemini. You can't compete with them because like they are their worst enemy. You know, like, oh, Genesis, you're such a weak bitch. Like, well, yeah, well, I am a weak fucking bitch. So what? You know, like they would like help. Yeah, like yeah, I live in a trailer trash, and you know what else are you gonna tell me? You know, like they're gonna like they're very quick witted. You know, like they're very communication jiu-jitsu artists. So like if you would try to like get into an argument with them, you're always gonna lose because like they write every day. For the best speakers are writers, you know, and these guys are just dictionary art of war when it comes to verbal warfare. You know, like you can't fuck with these guys, you know, because like they're talkers. They're blah 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 blah. They're very fast thinkers, and also very smart. For Geminis are known to process information at lightning speed. Because because it's the Mercury. They're very fast. Mercurial energy. So you can't really fuck with these guys in school because like they already know. Like while you're talking, they already know what you're gonna say because they're gonna finish your sentences. It's like, yeah, you could have delivered that better in this way, you know, because like they're very good with sentences and forming and generating words and things like that. So if you mix in a Taurus and Gemini Cusp, you get the energy. So the Traveler, which is the Gemini, and you have the stability and the strength of the Bull. So you get the freaking beast. I mean, so there's that. So Taurus and Gemini energy and never-ending energy, but also they get burnt out because like they multitask. You know what I mean? Like they have so many information that's like in their mind, like all at once, and yeah, it's kind of hard to sleep at night. So it's good to like just relax and watch the TV, and then like until you just fall asleep. Yeah, and everybody has their own style of sleeping, but yeah, the last part is Capricorn moon. Capricorn. It's ruled by Saturn, which is the Saturn. It's the planet of restriction. Very attentive to detail. Capricorns this is their motto. I am the greatest of all time. You know, who is a Capricorn is famous? Muhammad Ali, the goat, mountain goat. You know, yeah. So for every peaks of the mountains, only you will see the mountain goats in there, for they have witnessed peaks that are unknownst to most of all the people. And yeah, what else is Capricorn known for? Keyword CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Yeah, so they're the boss. You know, like once you try to like tell them something, I'll be damned if one day a Capricorn will have a boss. You know what I mean? Because like they have their own career. They were born on this earth like, yeah, I'm gonna be a nurse, I'm gonna be a doctor, I'm gonna be this and this and this. Because like, and then they're gonna go to college and they're gonna go to school and then like acquire all the information they have to do that they need, that's essential, and then they do that and then they go home very quick, very realistic. Like they're not very dreamy people, which is some people think of them as boring, but they're just very realistic people. You know what I mean? So it's like very hard to like fuck with those guys because like they're Capricorn. They're, you know, they're very unemotional because like it's all about this word practicality. If crying is something that's impractical and it's like a waste of time to them, yeah, if like Capricorn people is like the energy of a Marine. You know what I mean? Like the police officers. You know, if you're in combat, you know, it's like you're getting shot at, it's like explosions like happening around you, and then you really want to cry? No, like it's mission first. You know, go. You know, like you see the mission, execute it, and you go back as fast as possible, most efficient as possible, with less casualty. Very cut and dry people. You know, these are the people that you want to have on your side when it comes to like getting things done is because like these people are very, very smart. They already know, they've been through a lot of like abuses, and like they already understand like people psychology and things like that, and they're very amazing with understanding body language and things like that, so they can see if you're fucking fake, and they see if you're somebody that's a candidate that's like, okay, like you can be a part of my company, and then like you're fired. You're very incompetent, very, very cut and dry. Like these are people that you don't want to fuck with. They're the captains of the ship. You know what I mean? So here you go. In conclusion, that there you have it. The magnetism of Scorpio Ascendant and the powerful, fiery presence of the Leo and Mars. And then you have the never-ending energy of the cusp energy, Taurus and Gemini, and the CEO, because CEOs don't want to be. I fucked that up. CEOs don't want to be clerks. What you put in is probably what you deserve. Capricorn, GOAT, greatest of all time, the goat, the mountain goats. Yeah, there you have it. Like, comment, subscribe. You do whatever the fuck you want. And peace.